Greetings everyone, BJ Weller back with you for another episode of the Tyrian Adventures. Here, in the Ring of Fire island chain, named so after the first mission here, the Ring of Fire. So we're getting close to the end. We are nearing the end. After nearly a year and a half of traveling across Tyria, we're getting close. Getting close. 3 missions here, and then the Titan quests and travels in Tyria, or the Tyrian Adventures, I guess I should say, will be complete. The War in Kryta will be a different series. In the meantime, that's not what I want to do. I need to get off here. Head off. Let's check everybody here. I think most certainly we are going to make some changes here then. Alright, so let's load from template. We will do Alt MM. There we go. We'll load that. Which means he is going to need that. Panic should be in good shape. Need lean, and Corina should be our secondary healer here. Okay, I think that gives us, fingers crossed, enough to go here. I don't think we should run into a problem. The problem is I don't recall what the secondary mission is. Is this the one we actually... Is this here? We have to bring him another... I think we might have to bring him another thing from the Edelden, if I recall. You know what? Let's do this real quick. So not wasting too much time here. Bonus route. It's up that way. Okay. Objectives. Bonus. Defeat the Edelden. Okay. So yeah, basically what it is another way to get infused armor if you have not yet already done so for some bizarre, strange reason in the Southern Shiver Peaks. Let's shift that over here, just for now. Okay. Without further ado, because let's just get on with it. We don't know how long this is actually going to take. Just a quick note as well for anyone who may be watching this live or as a highlight. August 20th. This Saturday, August 20th, tune into the Extra Life channel. Extra Life 4 Kids, all one word, using the number 4, Extra Life, the number 4 Kids, all one word, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. We'll have a special event going. I myself will be broadcasting from 1 to 3 p.m. that day. Not exactly sure yet what I am going to play. I think part of it will depend on what Get Tech plays, who will be doing, who will be streaming right before me from 10 to 1. He'll be leading off. See what he plays, and I'll try to determine what I'm going to play for a couple hours. In the meantime, let's get on with this. Oh shoot! I know we want. Hold on a second here. I forgot the other signets of capture that I might need here. Everything else, and I forgot this. This is going to be a problem. Well, we're definitely got to give that up. We are going to be fighting some fleshy creatures, so I don't want to give up poison, so I think I will... Foe was knocked down. $18 damage, 10 armor, penetration. Alright, you know what? We'll give that one up. Alright, let's try this again. Here we go. The first of the last 3 missions in Guild Wars Prophecies. Even though we kill these guys, there's no way to save the dwarf, unfortunately. He is doomed to death. His is a nobler sacrifice. But we must go this way anyway for our map of clearingness. Look, we have a chest. Oh, and nightmares. Why, thank you, Guild Wars Podcast. I appreciate that you love the stream. I love playing Guild Wars. Uh-oh, that's not what you guys showing. All out of energy. Assassin, ah. Yeah, I don't have, well, I guess I don't really have a main. I just have, well, I guess I don't know how to describe that. I guess I don't have an alt. I just have a whole bunch of mains, I guess you could say. I guess that's the way to phrase it. I mean, I do have the first characters that I tend to take through things and stuff like that, which is a warrior, a paladin, warrior monk. But as I have played through the game, I've just ended up creating at least one of each profession. I think at this point I've got at least 2 of each profession. And I end up just playing them all through completely, one right after the other, through certain areas. So I actually technically have not yet completed the game per se. I still have some Eye of the North stuff to finish. But I've always played all my alts through. Like, I go through the main with my first character, or a mission or an area or something, then I load up the alt, quote unquote, and go through that, then the next alt, and the next alt. Now I'm doing it all again with my Guild Wars Adventure characters. The one I do for the Canton Adventures is an assassin, however. A freshly made assassin. I don't know why, but I seem to recall playing this mission several times in the recent sort of past, but I don't remember what for, as I haven't actually played any of the Zation bounties in a while. So I seem to have a better memory of the pathways and what to do here than I do some of the other missions I've gone through. Ah, Smite Monk, indeed. 3 necks, 2 mesmers, 2 writs. Yeah, I'm usually, well, for the most part, I've always played the game through with a, you know, pally of mine. For the most part, we've gone through most of the game together, and so we'll run. I mean, after Nightfall came out, of course, we ran hero builds, and we tended to run with 3 monks just to get extra healing, because we'd play with either the tank or the DPS. Many of her characters are set as DPS. But yeah, heroes helped us out a lot. Alright, so we're just going to go to Ether Seal here. Why, thank you, Battery. Thank you again for the follow. Or, yeah, follow, I mean the hosting. I got no energy left. Alright. But that, yeah, that stuff always seemed to do us fairly decently. We'd have Minion Master, we'd have 3 monks, then we'd have generally the 2 acolytes with us, Susuke and Jin. Jin would be set up as the interrupter. Which is what we used to finally get through. What was it? The one Jade Sea quest. Oh, yeah, the name escapes me right now. Where we fight the Kraken. We were finally able to get through that once we actually had an interrupter in our party. Oh yes, she has a Splinter Barrage Ranger. And I've watched her play it. Oh my god, to see all the yellow numbers come up on there on a good AoE hit is just so much fun. And I'm trying to think, I'm trying to think if I got my Ranger main, which is Landamore here, which I actually play as as he is here as a warrior, axe warrior. From an RP perspective, he is sort of a weapons master, so that's why I made him a warrior secondary, because he would be a master of all the martial weapons, so to speak, in the game. Trying to think if I have another. I don't think I have another ranger. At least that I play through. I've got some mule accounts with rangers and stuff like that, but nothing on, say, my main account besides him, who is alternately a beastmaster as well, which I do have. Right, I got my beasties. Okay. As you can see, as you can see, if you watch some of my videos on YouTube and stuff like that, I play a ton of very, I guess you could say, unique type builds that are far and away far from being efficient or even logical. I just do it for fun. Unfortunately, having, you know, the hero system more than the henchman system, I struggled a bit until Nightfall came out, but I was able to get through most of the game anyway, up to that point. But the hero system definitely helped out in that, to make up for the deficiencies that my own characters lacked. This should be Volg, right? Volg, I need, yeah, sure, alright. The first of 3. I did not see the seer. Where is he? Ancient seer. He might actually be up here somewhere. Minions get. Oh, why don't I just do the. Okay, so. Yeah, I guess I'll keep all my ranger skills down this end. Woohoo! Spike trap. Excellent. I am easily interrupted. Okay. I tried being a trap. There's a seer. Okay. Being a trapper once, I just never really seemed to get the hang of it. Like being a healer. Okay, Mr. Seer. We meet again. Indeed we do. I have tracked another Edelin to this location. It feasts on the arcane energies of the Missalt Towers. Lurks underground, wallowing in the residual magic, but if the towers were destroyed, the creature would reveal itself, destroy the Edelin, and bring me its essence. I will take care of it. Oh, wait a minute. Is that in front of or behind the gate? That's the only question. So we shall try. I don't remember, because I know there was something behind the gate. I don't remember if this one is particularly in front of the gate. Well, we'll find out. We're going to attack the front of the gate anyway. Let's see how well that goes for us. Oh, I got Volg done, so he's out of the way. So who would be the next one we run into? Probably Jeff. Possibly Jeff, right? First possible location is there. Oop, that's not the button I wanted. That's not the window I wanted. There we go. This is sort of the shorter road we could have taken up through here. You know, the thought just occurred to me. I'm thinking here, as I stare at the lava, and I'm thinking of Star Wars Episode 3, of course, Revenge of the Sith, and Mustafar. It just occurred to me that Guild Wars came out a month before Episode 3 did. I just had that scene running through my head between Obi-Wan and Anakin. You were my brother. You were supposed to kill the Sith, not join them. So I stand there staring at lava. Now this is fun. So I think right about there should keep them safe. Just stay out of the lava, please, people. Up here. I'm up here, please. No. Everybody back here. We want them to come to us. Come on, there we go. Let's back up here so everybody can recover some energy, please. I'm sure everybody is wiped, right? Yeah. The computer's got some energy, that's nice. Oh, yes, cutscene.
The Mursat have covered the volcano with potent anti-magics. Even now, I can feel them draining my power away. I would suggest we find another way around this fortress. The Mursat are prepared for an assault of this door. Best we do not strike at their strongest point. We head for the top of the volcano. Be on guard. We are growing close. The Mursat have no intention of allowing us to reach our goal.
So from the looks of it, I actually have to knock down those other seals there. Monk boss? Yep, alright. Sure, Jith is not there. So Cassis now will be the next potential one I run into here. First things first. This is what can take some time, especially if you have heroes and henchies. Come on, fellas. Oh, come on this way. Come on, get back in range of a healer, please. There we go. Let's just take these guys on. That wasn't so bad. Of course, this is the short path. So no, okay, so the Edelden appears in there, so I got towers. The map here I'm looking at is just a little off. How about getting the right spot here? I want to fight other seal. I want to. Ooh, I need to run. Ooh, let's say I'm not going to make it. Okay, so right here we got both towers hitting us. Everybody over here. first that, so I don't forget to do that. Let's go. And there he is. Okay, so now we can go complete our... Oh, that is the bonus. Oh, you know what? I've got to complete the mission or get credit for the bonus, don't I? I don't think I technically need to actually run this back to him. Let's see something here. Take the spectral essence to complete bonus. Okay. Not receive credit until... Alright, so we do. Good thing I read that. Because I was just about tempted to just go ahead and complete the mission without taking it to him. So that little thing there says bonus, even though it's crossed off saying it's complete. It's not complete until we take the essence to the seer. Which means we gotta run through the lava again. I do have this armor infused. I'm pretty sure if not, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. This is my elite, right? Yep. Okay. Which is more than likely why they have the seer in this mission as well. Because I suppose that figured in between the Southern Shiver Peaks mission that you first meet the seer to get infused. This mission you might have upgraded your armor. And have not yet either rerun the original mission or met him out in wherever he's at in the Southern Shiver Peaks outside of the mission, Mineral Springs, to do the same. Excellent. May the luck of your gods be with you. Alright, so good. That pretty much answers those questions. Oh, I am dropping frames again. Interesting. And the stream looks okay to me. From what I can see on my end. Certainly not dropping like I was dropping last night during the Extra Life stream. Guess I will have to go ahead and upgrade OBS sooner rather than later. Alright, there we go. So the length this mission will actually take you will depend on how you want to go about it. So obviously the front door isn't all that onerous. And so I could probably end the mission within the next 10 minutes or so, depending on how long it would take me to kill the rest of the Mursat to cross that bridge into the next outpost area. But of course, since I need to map, we're going to take the longer way. And of course map and cap skills. These things ought to be fleshy here. My OBS will go just a bit here. Cassis would be the next potential one to meet. Alright. I think one of the previous streams I did for the adventures here, Rick Wolf, I think, if I'm remembering his handle correctly, had asked what my goals were here for doing these streams. And they're really, I mean, it's really multiple reasons. Oh, good, I got Cassis here, which I explained in answering that question, but one of the other ones that I had forgotten about that occurred to me afterwards, of course, is to, and as I said, catalog the gameplay here. That way we can, re-watch it and reminisce. But also in the back of my mind is also, along with that, to act as a guide for this stuff as well, for all the various quests and missions. So that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this too, in addition to all those other reasons I gave and have given over the course of running these adventure episodes. I guess I better go cap a skill. You guys stay here and fight him. Thank you. Fight him. No, just stand around. I go cap my skill here. Incendiary arrows. Excellent. Let's see, now that one will come in handy. So now I've got two condition, quick and easy condition skills here. Wilderness, I do have, what is my, yeah, okay, I do got good wilderness. Wow, that's only 2 seconds, huh? Up to 2 foes. So that's what the lava spears are actually using at us. They're using that elite skill on us. So you know what? Hold on. I gotta do it this way, huh? Yeah, I'll make things a little bit more neater. So we should actually be pretty close to 100% completion here. If I remember correctly, I should have pretty much everything cleared out except the Ring of Fire here. Oh boy! I did manage to get Survivor, huh? How about that? I didn't even realize that on this character. So I survived long enough for a time. What was I looking for? Oh, yes. Yeah, pretty close. So you should be able to get that no problem. But we got Cassis, so that's done. My obbies back here. One other thing I can try too, I thought about that today. Switching around where I am, the hub and the switches I am going through here. It could be the hub I'm actually plugged into here. The system's plugged into that could be causing some of the issues too. Christ, we got the guys up top too going after us. Oh boy, now this is not... Alright, we gotta get out of here because we cannot start over again. No, 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 no. You do not want that. There we go, we will take you guys from here. Alright, that. I do have my book, right? Don't want to forget that. Excellent. Yep. Good, 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 good. I thought I couldn't just go ahead and get that filled in. One of the things that I did think about and wished ANET had implemented after the storybooks were put in and the war in Kryta got underway was that you could earn reputation with the Shining Blade and the White Mantle, as you can in factions with the Luxons and the Kurziks, and get some unique stuff through the reputation points there. Fortunately, that did not pan out. I don't think I need to go that way. No, absolutely not. Oh, stiff shit. Ugh. The old bones, the old bones. Oh, for some reason these guys aggro anyway. Ready. I think these are imps up here. Yes. Panic again. Really not. Oh, Jesus. That's not what we wanted. Now we're in trouble. We gotta get the heck out of here because that's not good. That is definitely not good. We are not completing this mission now, unfortunately. Unless I can find a way to kill another boss. Not what I was hoping for. Now let's see how far we can go, at least with the map clearing that way, because we got the bonus done and out of the way, so that's good. So it's basically just the map clearing and get the main mission done. So when I rerun, I can just go through the front door. That will hopefully save some time here. So right now I am pretty much screwed. Now it doesn't matter if I kill a boss or not because I don't have a resurrection skill. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, thank you very much. Here we go again. I thought this was going to be a quick episode. How wrong I was. Alright. Come back to here, because now we do really only need the one skill to capture. At least now we can get back this to take off some of the burning. And we can get our other beastie skill back on here. Bestial pants, okay. Alrighty. Clear out some inventory. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to clear out inventory this way. Yeah, still just like the good old days. Sometimes. Still just like the good old days. Alright, there we go. Let's give her another go, yeah. At least we did save ourselves a bit of time anyway. For death, Ramor and King Ironhammer. So now we can take some shortcuts here. Hopefully avoid some combat. Now that we don't have to do some map clearing and other stuff like that. Of course, they aggro behind us anyway. I think it's a good thing I forget sometimes how many times I actually come on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. How many times I had to restart missions before I successfully completed them. Alright, well, you go ahead and fight each other then. Heal me? Oh, you freaking kidding me? Oh, come on now. Oh, well, in the end, it don't matter. Oh, I gotta be down this way. Oh yes, the nightmares. Of course, by going the short way, I miss a couple of bosses here and there, I think. Or at least one. I missed the troll boss up this way, or the Etten boss, I should say. But we get to go through this little freaking ditty again. You guys hurry up and get over there before we aggro who's behind us. Oh, please don't get trapped in the fire. Okay. Alright, we can skip that part. Thank you. I think that was a bit. Now the question, because I still do have to go through yeah, going through the front door will actually be quicker. I really only need to get that little area up there cleared out, and then that area. It'll be easier to actually do it slightly backwards from what you would normally be doing it. Okay. Unfortunately, these two didn't drain our energy. Come back, come back, come back, everybody. Alright, so I think all our DP is done now. Corbin had the last of it. So what we're going to do, we're going to do this the smart way. That way, this way we're only hit by one at a time. now I just want to get the heck out of here. So I'm dead. Thank you. Oh boy. Everybody's got their reses. The landed more, and you ain't have their reses. It was just okay. I don't want to aggro too much here, do I? I think it just did. Yeah, I don't know why I hit that. Funny that the bridge actually doesn't show up on the minimap, huh? And it never did. So we got a couple more bosses to take down here. First things first. Oh, well, welcome back. GW Podcast, no problem. I just finished eating, as a matter of fact, before we started the show tonight. I was hoping to be done by now so I can get the kids to bed, but unfortunately that didn't quite work out. I died, and we had to restart. I know it's obstructed. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Almost there. Alright, there we go. Oh, you know what? Because we still do have that boss we need to cap here, don't we? Okay. Let's go hang out here. See who cares to come this way. Alright, here we go. First victim of the day. To turn a phrase. Let's see if I can aggro. Maybe. Let's see, because as soon as I start going after the other seal, that's when they'll gather in again. See if I can. Cairn. See if I can aggro Cairn here. Nope. Nope, that's the wrong. No wonder. There we go. Bring flashback this way, that way we can. There we go. Okay, that's a little better. Now let's go after the seal. Oh, obstructed? Really? Alright, that's what I thought. Those guys are daggers, so we're pulling back here. Now perhaps the seal, which is obstructed for some bizarre reason. Alright. Go back here. No, maybe not. We might be able to get this thing. Nope. Let's pull back. Yep, there goes Tanaka, of course. Come on. Come on, as my youngest would say, come on. That's it. Come on. This way, this way, this way. Thank you. So let's run over this way. Bring you guys here. phantoms, of course. That's alright. Yeah, that's why, 'cause the other seal's on this side. Alright. Oh. There we go. Alright. The phantom mines of the Ring of Fire. And this is probably the easiest of the 3 missions. Hey. Alright. Okay, okay. Oh, those do look like eyes, though. I don't know if I ever noticed that before. Drilled face with glowing eyes, isn't it? Oh, crap. That's how I got myself into trouble this last time. Yep, here we go again. Oh, crap. I gotta keep Corbin alive. Frickin' things. Holy crap, these imps are nasty. No, they're coming back. Oh, okay. Okay, at least we still have... Oh, how did I see this? Alright. Let's try to be a little bit more careful now. want the instant aggro too every time. Alright, well, I attempt to take the brunt of the action here first. Let them use up their skills on me. Alright, come on now, let's go. Okay. Yeah, I can see this map clearing around this area is going to be quite the pain in the butt. Hit him from here? No, not without certainly most dying. Okay. Let's swing around this way. I'm almost tempted just to complete the mission. Oh, I can at least get that done with and then save the map clearing for another time. Because then all I would have to worry about is the map clearing, and that would save some time at least. Oh, I have to go this way. Oh, I have to go that way, don't I? Yeah. Guess I really want to backtrack, which I do not want to do. Oh. I consume this. Oh, I do, don't I? That helps a bit. Okay. There's nothing for here. We're good. Boy. I gotta figure out how to aggro these guys. There we go. Come on this way, fellas. Come on. Come on, that's it. Come on. Good. Like Karina. Panicky and may want to take these guys down. Sometimes it pays to use your noggin there. Sometimes you just get so used to are you freaking kidding me? He should be dead. Come on, die, die. I don't like you. Die. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes you get so used to just running and gunning and running, tanking and spanking, however you want to say it. forget sometimes to use a strategy every once in a while. But there we go. And I believe that's the young buck we're looking for. Excellent. Yes, I hope it's going to be excellent because who knows at this point. That's right, I forgot. I would need to cap the skill up here anyway. Alright, let's take care of his friends first. Of course, everything in here is immune to lava naturally, except us. So let's try to avoid the lava, please, fellas. Alright, that wasn't too bad then. And so let's not forget to do this. Ever Prodigy, excellent. Energy storage, which does me no good. Lose all changes fates, and you gain 6 energy regeneration when you use 2 health for each point of energy you have. Ooh. Alright, but that's that anyway. Nope, that's part of the lavas. Now, because I have to get that little part cleared out there, and I think that's the last little bit. That may be something for another time, because I do want to get this mission over with, so I think I will... Oh, where are we anyway on Cartographer? 97.8. Alright, well that's that anyway. Let's get the mission over with. Actually, gone longer than I anticipated here. There's any more map clearing from this side, so just that one little bit should be easy enough to knock out in between episodes. Yeah. So we still do have some combat to take care of here. Flame spouts. I can't go that way yet, can I? Let's do this. Might as well take this guy down. See flesh sees a boss, let me see it. Let's press the button. Aha! Clear the guardhouse of Mersat. Okay then. Okay, this tends to be a little bit difficult too, as I recall. Oh, come on. I was about to say, don't you lag out on me now. I'm almost done. Okay. Another lever. Lever. At least I got some fleshies for minions here. Nobody gets out. What's this other patrol we want to aggro first? Yo, minions. I don't necessarily need to explore this area because this is actually the outpost for the next mission. But I shall anyway. Get down. Well, this guy's probably the monk boss, right? Yep. Right, without no friends, it's rather easy in this position here. Excellent.
Do not grieve for the fallen. They have passed into the next life. Somewhere in the rift, deep within the great forge, Breknar Ironhammer begins his long journey to the Hall of Heroes.
Godspeed on your journey, brave dwarf. May the heroes of old call out your name when you join their company.
Breknar has given us a gift. The gift of his life. Let us not squander it. The prophecy is upon us. We make for the teeth of Abaddon's mouth, for the Door of Komalie.
Alright, after a little bit of trial and tribulation, there we are, we have it. This episode said and done finally. Excellent. Alright. How much did that add? Curiosity. 10%. Alright. So like I said, just a little bit I need to map clear up here, but that's something I can do at some point later on. It's no real biggie. I just gotta remember to do it. The main concern here is making sure we have time for our episodes, the actual episodes where we go through the next two missions. Fun, but there we are. So it's essentially no more primary quests, no quests at all until we're actually done with these missions. There's our merch. So hopefully, what I'm hoping to do is to actually wrap up the next two episodes of the Tyrian Adventures here this weekend, but we'll see. See, this weekend being Saturday and Monday, where I will have time to stream. Saturday the 20th and Monday the 22nd, I think that is. Yes, 22nd. And of course, I must remember that this Saturday I actually will be streaming on the Extra Life channel, which is Extra Life 4 Kids, all one word, on Twitch, using the number 4, Extra Life, the number 4 Kids, as part of a special we're running, a special stream day we're running for Summit for Kids in Akron, Ohio. So I'll be streaming from 1 to 3. So maybe I will do... I'll see, I don't want to do a Tyrian Adventures on there, because it's going to be Extra Life, sort of more Extra Life specific than me just, you know, having my participant page up here along with my goal. But we'll see. Plus I don't want to run into problems like I did last night, so I might stream something very simple, because even now this is the first time I've actually noticed the last couple of days here dropping frames streaming with OBS. I even dropped frames here, although from what I could tell on the broad stream it didn't really seem to affect it that negatively. But anyway, that's that. We must get the children to bed now. Another episode under our belt. We're almost there. We're almost home. So, let Zafaren take a bow. And I'll say, this is BJ Waller saying thanks for watching. Thank you for joining us tonight, Guild Wars Podcast. I think I might have to keep an eye on your name, because if you actually do podcasts, do you do podcasts? That would be awesome. I would definitely want to watch those. But anyway, until next time, it's BJ Waller saying thanks for watching, and I will see you in game.